Hello everybody, this is Kevin on Earth here as a kitty, fierce as I am. I'm going to tell you how you can win your IDO allocation for Aradena's token through their questing feature here on the website. So if you're like me, you have a lot of warriors, you've been diamond handing them, and now using those warriors you can send them on quests to earn allocation in their IDO. Let's go. So what does that mean? That means you get the lowest cost of their token that will be on the market. You know where these tokens start and they're like 3 cents, 2 cents, and you say, how do you get in on that opportunity? Well, this is how. Typically as a private investor, but also Aradena offers the opportunity for their community of asset holders, and that's really important. So some people I've seen aren't collecting their points, so I felt like this is an important video because people are missing out on lots of money and lots of opportunity. Just to give you an idea, it's not rare. I've seen some of these Seedify IDOs go for 34x, sometimes more. So it's definitely an opportunity you want to get it on if you're already holding these warriors, which many of you are. So at this point, what you're going to do is you're going to go to aradena.io. It's the website. On the website, you're going to see, and let me just pull this downwards a bit. Here at the top, you can see this play button. You're going to hit the play button, and you're going to log in with your MetaMask, and that has all your warriors. You're going to enter the kingdom, and you'll get this little indication here of the notice board. This is where you're going to be doing your questing. When you scroll over this notice board, and you'll see there's other places here on their map. It's very cool. So they're going to be building out this world. This is just the start here, and we have our tavern where you can review all the different warriors that you have and view different stats to compare. You can also do things like alliance building or make your enemies here in the tavern. Everything's possible. Then you have home where you can see your information about your profile, about your warrior, all how many warriors you have on quest. Right now I have 0, but you can see also I have 99 warriors. Shout out 99 on Earth. Let's go. Got 25 allies, no enemies just yet. Nobody really wants to be an enemy of the bard, right? Because everyone wants me to sing at their birthday party. So you can also see how many reward points I currently have. I don't have any because I just spent all of mine here on collecting the allocation. And that's what you're going to do every 48 hours. This questing runs for 48 hours, and after that you get points. Using those points, you're going to purchase these separate amounts of allocation. $50, $10 worth of allocation, $100 allocation. Now keep in mind, when the IDO launches, you still have to pay the $100 to purchase. It's just reserving you the right to purchase that amount. So in that case, keep that in mind. It's kind of like it works kind of like a stock option in that way. You have the right to purchase it within this period of time at a certain price, and I believe that price is 3 cents. Well, it's 0.035 cents that we get it at. And you can see here that based on your warrior's type, you get different points that are allocated to them over per 24 hours. But there's also bonuses that are going to come up in the quest, which we're going to see. Right now, your boys collected a fair deal of allocation. I've been very studious about it. Every 48 hours, I jump in here, and typically it takes like 15 minutes. You're going to see how long it takes for me with 99 warriors, how long it's going to take me right now. So let's just go through this. So you saw I just went there through the side, or you can go to the map and you'll see it here on the notice board. So you can click either way. And then you have 3 options: Beast Hunter, and this is just adding to the story and lore and the culture of it. And actually one of my favorite things you're going to hear is the music. They have awesome music for each one of these. Here, I turned it on for y'all. I'm going to keep it low for now. Ooh, but it's pretty heavy. Take a listen, take a listen. I feel like I'm at this notice board. I feel like I'm in the middle of Aradena right now. I'm ready to do some questing, send my legion on its way. So let's start with Beast Hunter. Pests, beasts, and monsters, all sorts of creatures inhabit Aradena, and they cause all kind of strife. Mere nuisance or true terror. There is always work to do hunting beasts, and not many people are up for the task. Send your warriors. If they perform well under the pressure, carry the traits of a true beast hunter. So these quests actually change every 48 hours. They're not the same bonuses every 48 hours, so it's definitely something you want to look at. Here we have the quest Unexpected Pests. Every hunter has to start somewhere, and even its annoying little critters. It seems some novice mages have had some hiccups in their training, and now there's an infestation of magical rodents called Dentrefs. Oh, I don't want to see one of those on the battlefield. I'm good on that. If you're up for it, this could be your first go at really hunting beasts by yourself. Well, let's see what it was. 69. Enough said. Enough said. So here's some quest history from the previous 48 hours, but we're just going to go in here, we're going to take a look, and I'm going to write down what these things are. So we have Assassin's Knife, Beast Hunter Eyes, Enchanted Bear Helmet, and then these comics that you're seeing, those comic boosts automatically apply to the first selected warrior. So the first warrior you select, you really have to be mindful. The first warrior, you want it to be your top point of all quests, and you're gonna know that because you can see here that it's gonna add those points per each comic that you have to that first warrior. I guess it doesn't really matter because at the end of the day it's the same amount of points, but it's added to any warrior. So scratch that. You could really do it with any warrior. It doesn't have to be your top, but I like to always start with my top point to see how much points I'm maxing out on each time. So we have 3 opportunities on this one, and you'll hear the music changes now on this one, and we have different music. A lofty merchant is arriving. He's a bit of an ass, but he pays well to be escorted around the city. The town's guard can always use the coin to reinvest into some better gear, but they always swear they'll never do it again. Well, lucky them this time. It's you that has to do the obnoxious work. Alright, they're sending us on the grunt work. So you can see here we have a horned helmet. We have enchanted heavy leather. And we have just those 2. This next one, Merchant Navy. Victory run among the warships and the Navy's sun-dry vessels. None sail truer and prouder than the Sentinel, that is the NK Victory. To clean the deck of the Victory would be an honor for many Aradenian. At least that's how Coping, deck swabbers put it. Still delivery to the ship that keeps the evil to the ocean at bay from attacking the city has to hold some weight in your tenure. Okay, let's see what we have here. GN. And actually, so Assassin's Knife. And Enchanted Light Steel Plate. Now, most of these I know where they go in the traits, but something like GN, I'm not quite sure. So if you see these traits and you're looking through to send your warriors, you might have some trouble filtering and finding it. You know, maybe you have to look through each one. Let's see. It'll take us a while. But this is one way you could go through each one. It's not going to be that one. It's going to be this one. No. This takes you a bit longer. So if you don't know much of it, GN is the only one I'm not quite sure about. I guess it's a weapon? Yes, it's a weapon. The other way you can do it is you can go to the tavern, and that's what the tavern's for, so you can search those traits and find out more about all these traits. But we already know where it is. We're going to stick here with our GN. So we only have one GN here. Let's send her on her way. I'm gonna send only the ones with the traits first. We have... I know Assassin's Knife is actually a mouthpiece. So you might get fooled on that one, but just keep that in mind. Assassin's Knife is a mouthpiece. Okay, here we go. Sending them on their way. And you can actually look over And you can see what those points... So this one's a heroic. It gets extra points for being heroic. And has the assassin's knife, so we're going to send those out. Then the next one, enchanted light steel plate. That would be an armor. I'm not sure I have any of those, but I'm going to check. You can also type it in if you want to find it quicker. Oh, I got one there. Here we go. Alrighty. We got our navy ready. Now we're going to send this one here. We got the horned helm. Got a couple horned helmets here. Ooh, this one's nice. This one gets a gold background bonus as well. And there's also a silver background bonus. Enchanted heavy leather. We're going to get this one. I know I got one. Kavork the Bard himself. Of course. Of course. Got a couple. Heavy leather is the option of choice. Enough protection that you need if you got the speed. And now we're gonna go for this one right here. Okay, we're gonna go mouth here, assassin's knife. Okay, those are already good. And you gotta be careful because sometimes, as you can see on this one, assassin's knife, it would have got the other one, it would have gotten the same bonus. But if there was a benefit on this one that the other one didn't have, like the Beast Hunter Eyes, and this one had the Beast Hunter Eyes, then I would have missed out on an additional 7 points, 14 points on that one. So you got to be careful. That's something to watch out for sure. Beast Hunter Eyes, let's see. So definitely look at, once you look at all the different traits, see if any one of these have like double traits, and always make sure to double check to see if like those ones that you're sending on for the Assassin's Knife quest don't have traits that the other quests have. I think that's a good piece of advice. Let's see, we're gonna go for these Beast Hunter Eyes. We've got a few Beast Hunters here. And then the Enchanted Bear Helm. Honestly, I was gonna make a video about this right off the bat, but I had to kind of like figure out my strategy for this, for time-wise. I tried out a couple different things, and this is honestly the one I feel like is getting me the most return on investment here. And so this one gets the silver background bonus as well. There we go. On the weekends, it's actually 1.5, so you get bonus for the weekends. So it's definitely important to make sure you're doing this on the weekends. So now, I sent out all of them. I sent out all the different quests, but I still have some warriors left over. Now, you might decide that you want to evenly spread them out. So you might say, okay, how many do I have in this one right now? See, I got 4 on this one. I have 1. So I got 4. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 7. Kind of too far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, but we have 99 total. So obviously we're not going to leave these other whippersnappers just sitting around doing nothing. I'm going to say that's an additional 83 that we have divided by 3. That means each one should have, well, each one should have 99 divided by 3. Should have 33. So that means on the first one, since it only has 5, I need to add 28. The reason I do this is because as you saw, some of those other chance bonuses that were up there are just randomly, and there's also like later down the line they're gonna have it be somewhat like there's a benefit to balancing them out and not putting them all on one quest. So I think it's worthwhile getting into a process habit for it now rather than later on. So we're just preparing for that. We're gonna keep them evenly spread across the 3 quests. 1, 2, 3. We need 28 on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Now notice this one gets bonus points for the background. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Alright. I hope I counted that right. If not, isn't that a really big deal? Alright, this one has 7. So we need another 26. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4, 5, 26. Alright, we're good to go. And then here's my favorite part. On the last one, we can just assume we just got to throw the rest on there. So if you're ever feeling lazy or you're in a rush and you're like, I can't do this all today, I can't really, you can just throw them all on there, boom, select all, and send them on their way. So that's it. They're on their quest. You can see they're counting down here. Once they hit 48 hours, I'll get an email saying, hey, your quests are complete, but typically I'm already counting on that time to maximize my points. And then that when you come into the home, or when you come into the map, when you arrive next time, you'll see them up here in the corner. Yeah, and you'll see how many reward points you have. When they show you the breakdown, they're not going to show you the comics included in there. So you might be like, hey, where are my comic points? They're in there. You'll see them up here in the total. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, now we're going to refresh here. You see it says 0 available. You can also see how many available you have on quests right here. And you can check your... You can see we got our quest started. Simple as that, folks. So if you want to get those sweet IDO allocation opportunities, remember, you can't just get the points. You also have to go into the rewards. And see, your boy's already got 5,000 on that allocation. Now, if it does one of those Seedify wonders, something like a 30x, we're talking about 152K, folks. Now, that's not financial advice. There's no guarantee, but I'm feeling pretty bullish that this is going to do well. So, you know, sometimes you throw 5,000 into Ethereum and Mana and you're sitting waiting for it to grow. This is a different kind of opportunity. Once you have your points, you'll see how many claim points you have here. You're going to come down here to the allocation. You have 3 different kinds that you can get, 10, 50, and 100. These are going to come into your wallet as NFTs. So just to give you an idea, and for me, they typically show up in my hidden. But this is what they look like right here. Let's see, maybe we can look at the... Here we go. So here's an example here. These came into my hidden. So I'm just going to unhide these precious IDOs, allocations. This track is hot. So we have unhidden our IDO allocation, and in this quarter, so before the end of July, we have, so January, February, March, April, May, June. I'm sorry, before the end of June, we're expecting an IDO. Now, they actually have a community talk coming up in the next couple of days. Let me see what exactly that is. I want to give you the exact time in case somebody's watching this later. It's going to be tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So June 2nd, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, there will be a public AMA around the IDO that's coming up. They want to get feedback. They want to talk. I mean, there's a lot of things going. There's not an exact date yet. So keep collecting your questing. Keep questing. Keep getting your allocation. That is going to be important because when the moment comes, you're going to use these NFTs to claim your IDO token. It's going to be through Seedify. There's going to be more details coming out on that process. Let's not bog down with those details just yet. For now, just go ahead and start with your questing. Make sure that you have your allocation ready for that IDO so you can get those sweet, sweet gains. All right, y'all. I hope this helps. You know who you are. I made this for you. Peace out.